it's Inez, and I am getting ready to make one of our family's favorite recipes. It's pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. And if you haven't had them before, you're gonna love this recipe. So I better get my favorite apron on and get started. I've already started putting all my wet ingredients into the bowl. And this recipe, you could use a hand mixer, but sometimes I just use my hand because it's just easier. And I like to use as less cleaning as possible because who likes cleaning up all that stuff at the end? So I already have the pumpkin, the sugars, the eggs, and the oil. Can you see that, Jonas? And I'm just gonna mix that in. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I'll have the exact recipe card up and you could just copy it from the end of the video. In this small bowl, I have my pumpkin pie spice, which I have a video for that if you'd like to know how to make it. Just some salt and some baking powder. And you want to make sure it mixes in really, really good. You don't want to have a chunk of baking powder, which is kind of gross, but it's still very good. This whole recipe, easy to mix. And then you're gonna want to mix in your flour. Now I have to tell you, right now my kitchen's already smelling super good. I have a crock pot meal going on in the back. I'm a part of a freezer swap dinner thing, and this is one of the dinners. I think Tina's mentioned it. And I'm going to also probably make a video of one of the meals I'll be making pretty soon. So that'll be a lot of fun. The next thing we want to do now is mix in the flour. And then once that's mixed in pretty good, you want to add about 1.5 cups of chocolate chips. So I have my batter all mixed up. There's no clumps. You want to make sure that's all mixed in well. And you're going to spray. I love making mini muffins because it means that we can have 2 instead of 1. This is a recipe that our family has used a lot. So make sure when you're doing this part to spray pretty well. So we've made this recipe a lot. I've had it for over 10 years. And it's just an easy go-to fall recipe. I've probably made it, I don't know, what do you think, Jonas? Like 1,000 times? It's possible. We like to put them in lunches and have them for breakfast sometimes. Just depends. There's even times in the summer I thought I wanted it to not be so hot, so I thought I'd make some fall muffins. It wasn't quite the right time, but it still was good. So these will bake for about 20, 25, 30 minutes around there. Just kind of how you like them. If you like them a little softer, then go for 20 minutes. I kind of like them a little have a crunchy top, so it'll probably be closer to 25, 30 minutes. And we'll let them cool, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. So we finished up the muffins. They were closer to 30 minutes because I like them a little bit more crunchy, right? A little crunchy on the top. You like that? This is Ezra. And he's been a little upset because he needs a muffin, apparently. And now, are you a happy camper? What do you think? Is it good? Mm-hmm. Is it your favorite? All right. Well, this will close out my video. So I am so grateful for all of the wonderful comments that the fans have been doing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. We'll have out some other recipes soon. And this is just how Inez rolls.